Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Do I have to say that all the time? I don't know, but I say it anyways. I really want an introduction. I'm still figuring out an introduction. Anyways, why did I get on YouTube? Let's talk about it. So, it's going to be like a little rant. By the way, there's going to be like a little video rant while I wait for Gianni to get out of the plasma center. I started my YouTube. It's been about 8 months, maybe 7 months now, so I'm still semi new. But when I tell you guys, it has been an honor. It has been a blessing, honestly, for even starting. I remember I grew up on YouTube, so I'm 29 years old. I knew what YouTube was when I was maybe 16, 17, and it's gotten me out of some really, really tough situations. And I never thought that YouTube was something that I was going to have a passion for until I started doing it and until it started building up to the point when I started doing it. I knew that I listened to lots of music growing up, and it was primarily on YouTube. I didn't really have Spotify. I didn't have all these music apps. I had a YouTube, or I got on YouTube and I was looking up my favorite music on there, and it's gotten me through so much. And when I tell you guys, me starting my channel, not only did it just happen out of nowhere. If you don't know, my very first channel I ever filmed, I was on a park that I would always take my nieces to, and um, at that point, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to record. I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. All I knew is I wanted to just start. And not knowing that you could eventually get monetized and get paid for it, and depending on what you do, how you do it, if you look through all my videos, I have no idea. Like, it's not in categories. Like, I don't have main topics that follows the previous video. It's kind of just like all mashed up mumble jumble. And when you first start, if you really do not know what you want to talk about or what you want to do on your channel, then it's just going to be just mumble jumble stuff. But that's okay, because the real people, your fans, your subscribers, your friends are going to keep coming back to your videos. And that was something that I'm actually still learning. I could talk about like my plasma donation in one video, but then the next video it could be about, I don't know, how to brush my cat's hair, my cat's fur, something like that. It could just be something random. And then when the algorithm pushes, which, by the way, the algorithm, I didn't even know what the algorithm was. I had no idea what an algorithm was for YouTube, but it's where you have a main topic, and if someone searches that up on the search bar and and one of your videos pull up, they will be curious into clicking into what you're going to say or what you're going to do, because the algorithm pushes that out. So then if you just have one niche, then that's going to be like the main topic. That's going to be the bread that holds that PB&J. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. It didn't really make sense when I first started, but it's definitely starting to make sense now, especially 8 months later. Which, by the way, if you start seeing sweat forming down my face, I'm a very, very paranoid person. I do not like keeping my car on 24/7, running the AC, and my engine light is on right now, which, yes, sucks, but I know that nothing. I took it in. I think it's like getting calibrated or something, so it's nothing too severe. But I just don't like running my car. Am I the only one? Let me know if you do that too. But anyways, like I was saying, 8 months into this journey, it's been such a blessing. If you are considering doing YouTube, I recommend. And don't don't do it for you. Don't do it for really thinking that you're going to start getting paid right away. When I got into YouTube and I started my channel, I thought that even some small, slight views that I might get might turn into a quarter. You know what I mean? You do not start getting your income coming in and making a career possibly out of it until you become monetized. So then you have to do the monetization to then eventually get some kind of income. Another thing that I would like to tell you guys, if you don't know, is I have 1,000 of you guys now. Amazing, a blessing. In 8 months, I got 1,000. Um, I will say one of the reasons why I do have that many so far is the shorts. And they say try not to get your subscribers from your shorts unless that's going to be something that you are going to be more serious about. And I do little skits and stuff on my shorts. I feel like my shorts they're fun. It's fun to do, and they don't have to be any longer than 3 minutes. When you're doing a long form content video, it's like writing an essay. You have to like you have to follow steps, or it's just going to be like a vlog, and then you just like vlog your day throughout your day. I don't know what happens throughout my day. I don't really do anything throughout my day, and sometimes when I do things, I feel like I have to have all this set up, like my tripod, my microphone. I feel like I have to bring it with me, even though I know that I don't have to, but I want to. I would like to. And hold on, I'm gonna see if this keep recording. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, it's still going. So when I started my shorts, I just did just a random short. There's trends that you can follow, different music, different, just different trends that you can follow on your shorts in order to gain more people. However, just know that when you start doing long form content videos, whether you start off with that or whether you start off with shorts, know that the people on your shorts may not be going to go to your long form content. So then all you're really doing is trying to get monetization from your shorts, and you can't get monetized from shorts and the long form. It has to be one or the other, unless you reach the requirements for both, which is like 10 million watch time hours for your shorts and like 4,000 hours for your long form, something like that. I'm still actually figuring that out my damn self, but whew, I feel like I'm getting hot now. It is hot in here. So when I say that start a YouTube channel for you, don't really do it out of money or like to try to get money right away, because it's going to take a while, or it may not take a while at all, depending on personality, depending on looks, sadly. But looks do play a role in some certain forms of videos. It could definitely play a role. Skincare, just anything. You pick and choose what you want to do, and you don't have to know right away. I had no idea where my channel was going to go. And I actually have another channel that I'm trying to promote, but I haven't been consistent on there. I have one video and it got like 9 views maybe, and it's cooking. It's like a cooking video. That's consistent. You have to be consistent. If you're posting one video once a month, your video will not have time to go around to other people's videos. You know what I mean? So then at that point, like what's the use? And this is my first official YouTube channel. I've had a channel, but I've never posted on it. Or if I did, I would delete it right away. Um, but I haven't had many channels or anything. But so, I hear a lot of people's journey on their YouTube channel, and they are right. Just start. Just start. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose, but you could have a lot to gain, honestly. And it really it shows your growth as a person too, because I've shared with you guys now my I didn't share me being homeless, but I did share how I was living in a situation I did not particularly like, but I shared with you guys that the moving aspect of it has brought me to where I am now. And me getting out of that situation has brought me to where I am now. And I have plenty of time to film when I want to film. And it's not like a regular 9 to 5 job where you have to clock in, you have to make sure you get there on time. Like, it's none of that. So if you are curious or if you have never started a channel before, I recommend it. I recommend starting one. Just and I do pick YouTube than other apps out there because with YouTube, your friends are your friends for life. As long as this platform is going, they are going to be your friends for life. I have a few really good subscribers that actually subscribe to my channel, and they too have some channels, and they have shown me the true definition of what I thought a friend was. Because I never really had like really close knit best friends out there growing up. I never really did. So when I finally got the chance to open up and share my stories with you guys, it's brought people in, and from all around the world. It's brought people. I mainly have, like US people, but I have some people from Pakistan, I believe it was, El Salvador. Like, your videos can go worldwide. And when you meet people, um, you know, it determines whether they are comfortable with actually really talking to you. This is when the lives come in. I had one live here on YouTube that I did a couple weeks ago now. I want to get used to doing lives because I enjoy doing lives. I like doing lives. I was on another platform, and it was nothing but live every single day. But I didn't continue with that platform. And I love how YouTube has different things that you can do on the platform that you want. Like, you can do a long form content where you can edit things out. You can do a short form content where you can edit that out, less than 3 minutes, less or a minute. um, you can do live. You can go live every single day if you would like to go live. Hold on, I gotta check this again. I am sitting in my car, and it is really hot out here, and this thing, I just hit record, and it's going, and I do not have my subscription for the app that I use to edit my videos, so this is going in raw. I'm not editing anything out of this video, so I do say ums a lot. So just bear with me. And if you are new here, my name is Santiago, by the way. I am 29 years old. Favorite color is neon green. I have an amazing boyfriend. His name's Gianni, and we have two cats, two lovely cats, Giselle and Jasper. So I just want to get that out of the way. Um, which, by the way, if you are new, hello, welcome. I do post shorts. I post some funny content, skits. I like doing that over there, so definitely go check that out too. But so yeah, honestly, you guys, if you guys have any questions for an uprising content creator, Let me know. Like I said, I don't know like the whole, I don't know the meaty part yet of content creating. I know that I have the basics, but I'm not really there at the cherry. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like on a cupcake. I'm 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 near the icing, but I'm not there on the cherry. I know that there's different types of trends that you can follow to get more people to come into your page and stuff like that. Definitely do some research too. I never did research when I started my YouTube channel. I'm not even gonna lie. I never did any type of research. I just went for it. And I feel like the more that you practice and practice and practice, it's just going to come to you. And then at that point, you don't really have to do as much research as you would if you had no idea what was going on. But this is such an incredible app, and especially for those of us who are introverts, aka me. I am an introvert. I feel like I used to be an extrovert, but life has its way to throw ups and downs, and it's put me in a situation where I'm an introvert. However, when I'm here on this channel is for us to engage and to just not really worry about life too much, just because we everyone is hurting. Everyone is hurting in this sad world, which is so true. I'm looking around right now. I'm outside of Staples near Best Buy. And I have to, there's these little stores around. I just see people come in and out, and it's rare to see people smiling. Anyways, I get off topic, by the way. That's another thing about me. So, long story short is if you are contemplating into making a YouTube channel, advice from me and advice from so many other creators out there, because I've seen many videos of their experience and their journey through YouTube. And my advice is just start. Start. It does not matter if you look busted in your first video. Most of us, the majority of us, 95